true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll take this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing Nix. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up. Wait for it.
Back to the air with Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Captain. Joe.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. May looking to run. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
To the right side and intercepted. And just shutting him off there. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nix to the air. This is caught. Touchdown. Adam Troutman, 30 yards. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in
touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback. And
Stephon Diggs. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 65 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. May going to try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Benito.
it's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Nix from the shotgun. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's down right around. Midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay gain.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, 45 yards. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And a loose football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
To throw, it's May. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
To throw, here's Nix. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 13.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third down and 13. Operating from the gun, Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Broncos first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now they'll audible to something else.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
45-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here goes that.
Here's May. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the
From the gun, it's May. That'll be complete to Henderson. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
When they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a toss left side for Dobbins. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots 11. 55 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 180. Return.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. They'll go play action with Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
J.K. Dobbins
from 10 yards out.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Broncos 27, Patriots 9.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Henderson.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Gets this complete to Butte. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Keyshawn Butte, 48 yards. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Five. Crazy.
May going to try to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
27, Patriots 17.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims sheds off the tackle. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now it's Nix. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins,
79 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
To kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing Nix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
They snapped the ball backed up inside their own 10. Now they're backed up even further, and they can thank their coverage for that. They called the zone, and they were aggressive enough to deny an early window, and that gave their rushers a chance to get to the pocket.
To the air, May.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And And now here's another interception. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On play action, here's Nix.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, this offense, they keep running more, but they kind of got to be careful here, CD. I mean, we're still in the 3rd quarter. This game isn't over yet.
I would agree with you there, because while they've had all kinds of success and hit on some deep balls like this, the one thing they can't do is start to get loose with the football. A lot of time left, as you mentioned, and if they keep turning it over, they'll bring them back into the game.
Throwing here is May.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
From the shotgun, May with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big fella go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 73 yards.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Broncos 35, Patriots 25. To kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception and then to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing finish this bad boy off.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Another run here with Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch. There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Butte with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
That is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
They'll run again.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Well, now how about this return?
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, here goes Trump. Crazy.
Back to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He finds Douglas complete.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Hey, what's up? Crazy. Hey, 5.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Crazy.
And the Patriot first down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
May looking to run. Got a man, Boutte.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Crazy, crazy.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, what's up? Hey, five. Crazy, crazy.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Patriots.
Crazy.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point.
And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards to go, second down.
Crazy.
Here's May. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
They'll throw with May.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker. Get me the first down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Nix. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the